I was laying in bed and I decided to get up and be productive ever so slightly. And my idea of being productive is to sit in my computer chair, which not really a computer chair, it's actually a recliner, and to, you know, read some stuff to my microphone and my webcam. That's my idea of being productive on this Sunday. So we're gonna, not waste any time. We're gonna do something a little differently today, though. I'm gonna actually read some confessions because I've been doing "Am I the Asshole" so much recently. I think maybe we switch things up a little bit. So no more waiting. Let's go. Let's go read some scary shit. Do you like my ASMR? This is what I'm gonna do for now. If you like ASMR, please hit the thumbs up button. And if you don't like ASMR, hit the thumbs up button anyways. I'd really appreciate that. Okay, thank you. Let's get into the video. One thing I've noticed I'm doing a lot is I'm playing with my webcam a small bit. Um, I don't know. I think it's kind of funny, but maybe my sense of humor is like 2013 YouTube. But anyways, in r/confessions, I don't think this one is legit at all. Person doesn't know how to spell pregnant throwaway, but you know it was I read it because obviously if it was super inappropriate, I wasn't going to read it as super inappropriate as in like too vivid, because I mean, you know looking at the title, this is clearly going to be super fucking inappropriate. But you know, let's read it and let's have some fun. I am pregnant with my father's child is the title, and I gotta be honest with you, I don't even think I like those words coming out of my mouth. Throwaway account for obvious reasons. Well, of course, it's fake as fuck. To start off, well, to be fair, even if this was real, yeah, no, you'd probably want to throw away, so I get it. To start off, my parents divorced when I was 4. They agreed on the usual setup. Mom got me on the weekdays, dad got me on weekends and half of the summer. I feel like in 2024 it's probably moms all the time and the dads are deadbeats. I had a really good relationship with both of them, but my dad ended up having to move away for work. After that, I only saw him during the summer. Because of this, the two of us started to grow distant. And when I became a teenager and started to make good friends and gain new interests, I opted to stay with my mother during the summer too. My dad understood and still occasionally took the trip out to come see me for a few days. Then I graduated and went off to college. My campus was hours away from my mom and even further from my dad, so I didn't see much of either of them. College was so-so. I got a degree and got my heart broken a few times. It wasn't a life-changing experience. It wasn't the life-changing experience I thought it would be, but I was still ready to get out into the world. Unfortunately, between COVID and the difficulty of finding a job with my degree, I was forced to move back home. This is clear cut sign. Don't do university. I'm just kidding. Do what makes you happy. My mom was now living with her boyfriend, and I didn't want to inconvenience him. So I called up my dad and asked if I could move in with him. He was super excited for me to stay with him. It had been over a year since I had seen him in person, so I moved in and we locked down together. Things were normal at first. We watched movies, played games, etc. However, I couldn't help noticing that he had grown very handsome. His hair now had touches of gray, and he had a nicely trimmed salt and pepper beard. I'm not gonna lie, the gray hair and the salt and pepper beard is literally like what I strive to look like. But judging by the hairline, excuse the greasy hair. I'm thinking I'll probably be bald before I get there. And if you take a look at my beard, it's not really a beard. I thought this attraction was nothing serious at first until I started thinking about him while I was okay. I didn't mean to. He just kind of popped into my head while I was. Then it happened. We were drinking and talking about my mom and her new boyfriend. We were both tipsy and laughing with each other. Then I leaned in and kissed him. At first, he pulled away and looked really confused. But when I tried again, he gave in. Next thing I know, we were taking our clothes off, and he was of me. After we finished, he told me it was wrong and that we could never do anything like that again. I felt bad about it too. Obviously you didn't, because you ended up pregnant. But after a few days, we hooked up. Shocker, again and again, and then it became a regular thing. And somewhere along the way, I got pregnant. Here's the thing, though. I do believe it is possible to love someone as a father and a lover. Remember, remember in like, I don't know if it was the last video or the video before, but I had an Alabama flag covering my face. I feel like now would have been a much better time to use it. I have every intention of keeping this baby. My father had his reservations, but respects my choice. I don't think we'll raise it together because of the trouble that would cause for the both of us. But he has promised to send me money every month once the baby is born and I move away. I'm honestly so excited to start the journey of motherhood, and I believe I will make a good mother, even if my situation is kind of unorthodox. So, like, if you considered the fact that you had just went to university, college, or whatever for however many years, and you're just like, you know what, I'm just gonna raise my dad's baby. It feels like it's a great idea. Also, to quote the first person here in what in the hot crispy Kentucky fried fuck question mark. Yeah, the real Goki. I'm about there with you, buddy. It's wow. That is something. Definitely fake though, for sure. I hope, maybe. I mean, it's the internet, right? Like the internet is a big place, but don't believe everything you read on the internet, but also at the same time, like, the internet contains everybody in the world. I think maybe apart from like a handful of countries, maybe. I don't know. I don't know nothing about, you know, geography and stuff. So, yeah. What was I getting at? So, I was just scrolling through Google because that's what I do. I Google controversial things and I read them because I don't know, why not? This one's posted in 2X chromosomes. Um, from what I gather, this is a community. Looking at it on my screen, you can't see it, but I can. That this is more female, woman based. Um, I don't know anything. So just from looking at the sidebar here, that's what I can tell, that it's more for women. And I apologize if I'm not supposed to be in here reading stuff that seems more like a lady based sub, but I'm here now and I'm not going away. So sucks, doesn't it? But anyways, I'm gonna read the title and then I'm going to move my camera because I felt really cozy in the spot that I was just in, and I'm gonna fucking stay there. So accept it. My dad got his college student girlfriend pregnant, and I think I'm going to go no contact over it. Why am I all of a sudden reading stuff about dads getting their daughters or something pregnant? I don't know. I think clickbait would probably be the better answer here. Am I wrong to be grossed out about this? I'm a female 20, my dad male 42, just met a college senior 24 female literally 4 months ago when he was finishing his degree. And a week ago, my grandma called me that she had a dream that someone was having a baby girl. So naturally, I called my dad and he confirmed it. Okay, wait a second. Are we just gonna gloss over the fact that you just gonna throw that in there? It's like, oh, grandma called me. Oh, someone in the family's pregnant. Grandma called me. Oh, by the way, dad. I called my dad and he confirmed it. I'm just super grossed out that he's dating someone so young. She just turned 24 and I'll be 21 in a few months. He got dumped by my ex only 6 months ago after 4 years with her, and she was 22 when they started dating and have a kid together. I told him when I was 16 if he ever dated within my age bracket, I would go no contact, and now he's withholding 3.5K from me. In parentheses, I loaned it for his house down payment before he got with his current girlfriend by delaying the now payment every month knowing I need money for school. I literally loaned him my tuition money in August and was supposed to have it paid back in December, but now I've gotten student loan debt. On top of that, he and my mother had an agreement that he'd pay me for my braces of traditional child support, and I can't even schedule an appointment because he didn't pay for 6 months. So if I go, they'll take my braces off, but my jaw might collapse in a few years if my teeth don't get fixed, so I need them. I paid off $700 of it, but I currently owe $350. In parentheses, he makes like $12K a month, by the way, and I was supposed to get them off at 18, but keep missing appointments due to payment issues. He's just an ass of a person. It pisses me off so much. My godmother says I should just sue him, but I don't want to because it impacts my little sister financially. Didn't mean for this to turn into a rant, but am I being unreasonable by wanting to go no contact? Holy fuck. You know what? I think I need to start spending more time into X chromosomes because this was just like crazy from start to finish. Like, I just like, what, that? Anyways, like, it's just, like, I just don't, there's just so much to unpack here. Like, first off, I'm still hung up on grandma calling you about, you know, having someone having a baby in the family. And not only that, she says so naturally. Yeah, oh yeah, so naturally. What do you mean? So, like, is this a common thing that happens in the family? Does grandma often dream about it when people are pregnant, and then it just so happens that someone's pregnant? And then not only that, but there's just like so much like, unfortunately, like everything kind of just like blended together because it's the formatting here is really bad. So I probably did a very poor job reading. I apologize because like there's no like spacing really or anything like that. So I like probably a sentence just kind of bleeds into each other. This is crazy. This is just wow from start to finish. First off, like, why is your dad holding on to all this stuff for you? Why does he make $12,000 a month and doesn't support you financially? Like, there's a, I think I think the whole getting his college student girlfriend, like getting her pregnant, I think would be like the least of my concern here, especially given like the toxicity that clearly stems from this entire relationship. Well, not from the relationship, but from him. But obviously, it's in your relationship, so that's just crazy. Holy, but definitely the grandma thing, mostly though. My husband is upset because I won't change my last name to his last name. Okay, so I'm only revealing my name on here because it's a throwaway account and I'm not going to change my name anyways, so I'm not doxing myself. So we dox our husband instead. All right. I don't want to change my last name because I don't like my husband's last name. My husband's last name is Higgins. Yeah, Higgins. It's goofy and silly, and it's just not an attractive last name. Fucking divorce. Not, and this is not a parody video, so I'm going to be straight and say, not because the last name is goofy, but because you are a flaming asshole. I really like my own last name. It's strong and confident sounding. Of course it is. Anyways, my husband is upset because I won't change my last name to Higgins because it's traditional to take the man's last name. And he doesn't want our children to have a bunch of weird hyphenation names. But he also doesn't understand that I don't want a goofy name. My name is Genevieve Agatha. My grandma's name is Agatha, so my parents gave me my grandma's middle name. So I really don't want my full name to be Genevieve Agatha Higgins. So like, is this like one big troll? Like, because you said you didn't want to dox yourself, but like, her last name isn't there, but it's like you gave your husband's last name, and then you gave your first name. Like, I understand, like, it's not directly a dox, but like, couldn't I'm not a smart internet genius boy, so I wouldn't be able to find information like this, but there must be, like, to some extent, a way to figure some shit out here. But okay, Genevieve Agatha, you're a fucking dick. And you know what? Whenever I think of Higgins, I think of Friday the 13th. So, cool fucking last name. Fuck you. Oh, look at the look at the name. Look at the name. It's Higgins. What a fucking dick, bro. I really wish this was in Am I the Asshole, but this is in Confessions, so just gonna have to roll with it, you know. I don't think this video will ever be beat. I think I think this is it. I think this is I've peaked. From here on out, it's just what is that I have on my shirt, bro? Has this been here the entire time? I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay, bye guys.